listen to me carefully. I got one of the most effective and fastest ways for you to go ahead and complete Team Affinity, get a team full of diamonds on day one while working on collections at the same time. So we're going to enter into Team Affinity 1. In particular, we're going to start with the NL East. We're going to go down to where it says Team Build Missions, and you will see that if you play with a Washington Nationals themed team, you can repeat this mission of getting 2,500 parallel XP, and it's going to reward you with 5,000 Team Affinity points. Now, why is 5,000 Team Affinity points important? 5,000 Team Affinity points is going to take us to our first henchman pack. Out of 5 golds and 5 diamonds, you're gonna be able to pick one of each. And with that, we then go down towards where it says henchman missions, and you have an opportunity to then go ahead and substitute one player at a time, whether it's in the rotation or whether it's inside of the lineup, and still be working towards this division, but completing extra missions along the way to even get more Team Affinity points all in one. If you're wondering why does this involve collections, Blade, well, the Washington Nationals are one of the cheapest teams to go ahead and collect inside MLB The Show 23. In particular, it's going to be cheap on day one, and it's currently cheap in early access as well. When I first made this video, it was selling for roughly 4,000 stubs. We're gonna go ahead and say it's gonna be between 4,000 to 6,000 stubs to go ahead and complete this collection, because it's going to go up in price once this video goes live. That's why you want to make sure you are subscribed to this channel and have the notification bell on so you don't miss another upload. Also, send likes to the vid. Check out the description. We got our Twitch, our Discord, as well as our social media links and how to become a member. We stream every day at 10 p.m. Eastern. Discord has the MLB The Show community. As long as you select the role, social media links are my hot takes and updates, and then member is a subscription that helps you support me financially if you would like to do so. But let's continue. You are going to go ahead and complete this collection. Once you complete this collection, meaning you get each and every single player, you're gonna have this Captain Andre Dawson card. Now, this Captain Andre Dawson card is not a great card overall, but the captain boost that it brings is gonna help out tremendously those live series hitters you're gonna have from the Washington Nationals. So at tier 1, you can see it's gonna give you plus 25 contact and power versus left, and then plus 10 contact versus right. At tier 2, it's gonna give you 35 contact and power versus left, 10 fielding ability, and then 15 contact versus right. And then at tier 3, it's gonna give you 45 contact versus left, 45 power versus left, 15 fielding ability, meaning that if the player has 60 fielding, it's now going to become 75 fielding. So he goes from bronze fielding animations to silver fielding animations, and 25 contact versus right. Now the criterias you have to meet are going to be easy for you to do, even if you are opening up diamonds from the henchman pack. For example, since you're gonna have the entire Washington Nationals collection done, you're easily gonna be able to put 11 live series hitters from the Washington Nationals inside your squad. The 11 live series hitters do not have to be inside the starting lineup, because it's impossible to have 11. You could have 4 to 5 of those guys on the bench, and then the rest of them inside the lineup. So if you were working on henchmen, and let's say you picked up D. Strange Gordon as your gold, and then you picked up a hitter from the NL East as your diamond, you can go ahead and put those 2 cards inside the lineup, and then you would still have 11 live series national hitters on your team, because the rest of them would go to the bench. So the boost would still work, and you're still working towards team repeatable missions for the Washington Nationals parallel XP, and at the same time you're going to be working on those individual henchmen missions, and whenever you get the captains, you're going to be working on those captain stats missions. That's why you also want to track this inside of a notepad or something else, so you could easily, let's say you go ahead and get the stat missions done with the captain, replace that captain with a Washington Nationals hitter, so you can go ahead and gain even more parallel XP per game. The Washington Nationals are not the only team you can do this with, and I went ahead and made some pairs for you guys to go ahead and do. So the Washington National is going to help you go ahead and complete the NL East. if you go to the AL West, the Oakland Athletics are the easiest team to go ahead and complete. Cheapest team is going to be roughly 4 to 6K as well. So let's say that the total price of completing these two collections is 12 to 14K, roughly, let's say. Now you have not only 2 entire Live Series teams, but more importantly, you have 2 team captains. And important, Vida Blue is a pitching team captain. You're going to be able to then go ahead and work towards the AL West team affinity, and your hitters are going to work towards the NL East team affinity. This Vida Blue, not a great card either in terms of the pitching arsenal. His attributes, none of that are great. Even his, let's say, captain boosts are not great. The hit per 9 is probably the only thing you really are intrigued by, but the K per 9 is not necessary, nor is the stamina, but it does go a long way when it comes to conquest games since it's offline. Online, the K per 9 and stamina doesn't really matter at the end of the day. But this allows you to have a Nationals and an Oakland Athletics team build where the cards are playing way above their attributes, and you're able to work not only on the NL East, but also the AL West. And as you get the henchmen, as you get the captains, as you get the charisma packs, you just go ahead and substitute the players while making sure that these tier 3 boosts are still active. Before we see the other teams that you can go ahead and rock with, let me let you all know right now that there are a ton of cheap teams, and I went ahead and uploaded the cheapest collections you can go ahead and complete in MLB The Show 23 just today. So you can click on my videos and check that out. But 2 offline modes that are great for you to go ahead and do this at are going to be mini seasons, and then the next one is going to be Conquest. I highly suggest Conquest over mini seasons, despite mini seasons giving you the ability to get the Team Affinity exchange vouchers. Conquest is a little bit more gruesome to grind, and it's something you want to get out of the way as quickly as possible. Not only that, but the Conquest maps are going to have hidden pack rewards, so you're getting even more packs that are going to help you complete other collections as well. Another great pair if you want to go ahead and work solely on the AL Central, because this is going to be an AL Central solely pair. You can go ahead and mix and match if you don't want to work just on the AL Central and you always want to have 2 different divisions. But the Kansas City Royals, roughly you're going to be able to get this pair for 12 to 14K. So let's say they sell for 6 to 7K. You get this Alex Gordon. It gives you contact versus right and left, fielding ability, and arm strength at tier 3. It's the same criteria, 11 Live Series players. What would you be pairing this up with? The Detroit Tigers team. That would be 6 to 7K as well. Like I said, 12 to 14K is going to be the total cost of these collections. You get yourself Hal Newhouser. Make sure you guys assign these cards as captains. You get yourself this Hal Newhouser. He's going to give you 30K per 9, 25 pitching clutch, and 20 hits per 9. The boosts are ideal. They're going to be great for you in offline and online if you wanted to take these teams there. And how do you assign captains? You just go ahead to the left, and then you select your hitting captain, and you select your pitching captain, and then you make sure that you assign them as the captains, and then the cards will go ahead and then receive the boost. Let's go on to the third pair that you can go ahead and rock with. That's going to be the Colorado Rockies. You can go ahead and collect this entire team for roughly, let's say, 7 to 8K, and you get yourself this Todd Helton captain that's going to increase contact against both sides, batting clutch, which batting clutch is one of the more important attributes this year, and fielding ability. What would you then go ahead and pair up this NL West? Well, we can go to the NL Central, where the Chicago Cubs are 7 to 8K as well, roughly to complete, and they have Kerry Wood. Kerry Wood's captain card at the end of the day is going to give you 35K per 9, 25 pitching clutch, and then 15 hit per 9. And you're working now on the NL West and the NL Central. So as you can see, we have hit a ton of divisions. What's the next combination you can go ahead and do? You can do the Diamondbacks that are going to be roughly now 8 to 9K. So as you can see, the prices are going to continue going up. You get this Luis Gonzalez that gives you contact versus right, power versus right, and then batting clutch and power versus left as well. So this is arguably going to be one of the better attribute boosts in terms of hitters that we have seen so far when you're grinding this out. This is going to be the NL West again, and this is just another NL Central team that has a pitcher in AJ Burnett. This is going to roughly cost you 8 to 10K, so the total cost of these two combined is going to be 17 to 19K. You get yourself this AJ Burnett, which I believe is one of the better cards inside the game. He gives you K per 9, 30 pitching clutch, and 15 hits per 9, and you're working towards the NL West and NL Central as well. Now, if you're saying to yourself, okay, we're missing the AL East, what would you suggest for the AL East for me to go ahead and complete that? Well, it's pretty simple. The Boston Red Sox are going to cost you roughly 9 to 10K to go ahead and complete, and they bring you Johnny Damon. Johnny Damon has a captain card that gives you 30 contact, 30 batting clutch, 15 contact versus left, so contact all around, and then 15 speed. So Rafael Devers ain't gonna be no slowpoke no more. He gonna be moving on them bases. And what do you combine the Boston Red Sox with? The Orioles. They bring you Jim Palmer. Jim Palmer is gonna give you hit per 9 and pitching clutch, the two most important attributes, and then 20 walks per 9, and you get a full team of pitchers, and you're working simultaneously on the AL East hitters and pitchers. And the best thing about this is, in Team Affinity, you're going to be able to do the repeatable mission non-stop for two teams inside the AL East, since you're going to have both the Orioles and Red Sox. So you're going to be roughly getting, I'd say, 10,000 experience every couple of games inside Conquest or inside whatever offline mode you go ahead and choose to do so in order to complete this. I'm telling you, this is one of the fastest and most effective ways to do this, because not only is it going to go ahead and complete Team Affinity for you, it's going to knock out some collections for you, especially at a cheap price, and then it's going to allow you to complete Conquest maps, so you don't have to worry about completing them in the future. You're going to get hidden rewards, and you're going to get packs that you're going to be able to go ahead and open up and get even better cards. You're going to be working towards the XP reward path program. I mean, for crying out loud, make sure you do this when it comes to Team Affinity. That's going to be it for today, though. Have a blessed day and night. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed, and I will catch you all on the next one. Make sure you check out the description for the Twitch, the Discord, social medias, how to become a member. We stream every single day at 10. Discord has MLB The Show roles, so make sure you select that role. Twitch, social medias is how I keep you guys updated in my hot takes, and member is how to become a subscriber basically on YouTube, a subscription service if you want to support me financially. Have a blessed day and night. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Peace out.